Okay, I don't remember where exactly I am here. I'm going to see if I can find which beans I gotta get. It says I have 11 out of 15 beans, so that should be a pretty easy way to figure out. I think I have all the blocks, though. Let me go check. No, I don't have all the blocks. I have to get the... There's one on the 5th floor. Yeah, 5th floor's got one. Alright, let me pull up the bean holes. Bean hole location. Okay, yeah, it says I have 11 out of 15 there, so that should be pretty easy. Alright, perfect. Are we still trying to catch the odd-shaped bean? We're trying to catch the rest of them, actually, unknown. Yeah, I gotta get to the next area here, actually. But yeah, we're doing pretty okay there. How are you doing tonight, unknown? Yeah, we've still got to get to the end here. See, now we've got to get up to the top here. Doing good. Good to hear. What do you got going on? Hopefully you're doing fun stuff today. I'm doing pretty okay. Pretty good week at work. So we're just hanging out today. I'm already setting up my stuff for the next retro achievements after this. We're probably going to be doing Final Fantasy V. Also, that was quick. I think Final Fantasy V Advance is going to be a good game to do for this. Nice. 3D art practice. What are you drawing? His power is pretty high up. I think I'm going to do his power. Yeah. Oop. Another enemy right there. Hello, Polly. Attack on Titan. I assume AOT's Attack on Titan. Heck yeah, dude. I'm not overly familiar with that, but it sounds pretty fun. Yeah, I'm not a big Attack on Titan fan, admittingly, but I'm not a big anime person, period. Luigi is almost at 95 health. Okay, well, we're going the wrong way here. All I know about that, well, I know quite a bit about that, but I know about the Vor. The Titans eating people. I know about that. Alright, I think we go this way. Yeah, we do go this way. Oh, we have paratroopies. Or those are Scaratroopies, I'm sorry. Well, we want to get rid of them first, because they can res. There we go. Oop, I love that. I just jumped there. See, I like it because it's interesting how there's so much personality and charm in the art style of the game because, uh-oh. Whoa. Also, we have ads. I'll tell you about whenever the ads are over. Holy snap-ole, is that Kevo? What's going on, Kevo? I'm doing pretty okay. We just ended up just starting, actually. What do you got going on today? Yeah, I gotta go all the way back down with this, don't I? Yes, I do. Alright. There is a candle I got to get with Luigi. It's work all... Oh, gosh. I'm not much of a fan of work on the weekend anyway, because everybody's already doing stuff outside. I think the worst times to be working is if you were like customer service or fast food, because everybody's going to be out on the road and you have to just deal with everybody's stupid ass. But thankfully, you don't have to do something like that. You're just mostly just fork truck driving. Alright, so we have to get this one over here. For Luigi. There we go. And it should... not do anything. Oh, what the... Oh, there's 7 of them there. Huh. I've already made all the drinks, so I'm not too worried about that, but... I'm excited because I'm going to definitely be finishing this game up tonight. After I crack my neck a little bit. Pulling orders all day is exhausting. Do you, if you could think of an actual way of deciding how much you actually, pull on a given day, can you guess how many that would be? Like, do you have an estimate? No girls would ever like you? I don't think Jojora is even aware of Peach. Well, there's gonna be some beans here, so I gotta look for that. That'll definitely kill him. Yeah, see, there's a bean hole right there. Looking back from the ads, by the way. So like I was saying, I think the charm, a lot of this is just the fact that they made this kind of art style on the Game Boy Advance of all things. That's why I think I like this art style so much. 6 orders uninterrupted. You're pulling and putting on trucks, or where are you putting them? Yeah, I know. I got a bot that says that. Unknown. But yeah, the Mario and Luigi art style, I think it's great. I think it kind of loses the charm just a little bit when it goes to the 3D effect on Dream Team onwards. But this game through Bowser's Inside Story, great artwork. Absolutely. There's one here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Staging area right in front. So you're not the one actually loading into the docks. I was gonna say actually loading to the fortress, which is actually kind of cool because driving in the forklifts, driving forklifts into semis can be kind of nerve-wracking sometimes, especially because whenever somebody, and I've had people do this, not dock it correctly. Whenever they don't lock it into the pit bull lock correctly, and somebody's actually fallen in there, like fallen, the truck just collapses while the guy was in there. He was safe, thankfully, but hot dang. Oh no, that's my reaction to that, Travis. Also, hi, how are you doing? Can I get a shout for Travis? Thank you. How's Wicked and 2 been? I can load trucks too. They should have just done pixel art for Mario and Luigi Brothership or whatever it was called. Oh, like make it like back to the old style. I don't know. For them doing another Mario and Luigi game in who knows how long after Alpha Dream went bankrupt, they did a really good job with keeping like the same art style, you know? Like it looks like a Mario and Luigi game. They did a great job with it. Some of the recruitment has been a little tedious, but otherwise I like Suikoden 2. I don't like... So... There's one thing in that game that I didn't like, the fact that I didn't know there was a timer for it. And once you get, like, however many hours into the game without turning that timer off in the remaster, you miss out on it. So I fucked up on that. Where are we going here? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of missable stuff in that game, which... I guess it's one of those things that they would punish you for not having like the strategy guide to know about it, or I just sacrifice your entire playthrough to know about it. Something like that. Yeah, see, I didn't get told that at all. So I actually missed out on it. I have to like look up what it was on a YouTube video. There were only 2 trucks scheduled for today, so other coworkers would. Okay, well, how many of you guys are on the floor whenever you guys do that? Yeah, the whole side quest with Clive. I didn't even know about that until after I already messed up. I'm like, well, shit. There are 4 of us today and 2 tomorrow. Okay, that's not so bad. See, I like those really relaxing Sundays when you're working, especially for double time, and there's like nobody there. Because then you can just pretty much just, as whenever you get your job done, you just pretty much screw off whenever you want. Well, I can't do anything about that yet. I do need to turn that on with Mario, though. Not this room, the other one. See, I like Sundays like that when there's like nobody there, no management to get to basically make things unpleasant. I like it. Yeah, not a big fan of Joke's End, but it's not like the worst dungeon in the world. It's actually rather creative when it comes to the puzzles. This is the second to last dungeon in the game. So once we get done with this, we have just a little bit more side questing to do, and then we're gonna go to the final dungeon. Okay, if I remember right, I have to beat Mario and get that water. Unfortunately, it's hard to do that because we try to stay ahead and work on stuff for Monday. Oh, so you guys like just get up. Yeah, so you guys just get a little bit ahead of the game, basically. There it goes. Well, the achievement progress is 70%, but story-wise, this is about like 85 to like 80%. We only have one more dungeon to do after this. Well, there's the boss room. Here in a little bit. We've got to, recessed. Okay, so let's go to where the beacon hole is. It should be the 5th floor. Yeah, it is. Should be right over here, actually. Yep. Alright, one more. The last one should be in the actual boss room. I believe there's a hidden block here. Yeah, right there. Okay. I'm also going to backtrack because there is one block there. There's one thing that I have to get. Just need to remember to not break the barrel. It's a really cool look. I like how there's like a whole bunch of emphasis on you being in a whole different country kind of deal, which is why I like the passports in the menu like this. Yeah, we're actually almost done here. Holy smokes, it's Peachy. Hi, Peachy. Can I get a shout out for Peachy, please? How are you doing, Peachy? So, if I remember right, you are debuting your new VTuber here pretty soon, aren't you? Excited for that? Yeah, and the exchange rate between the mushroom coins and the bean coins. How's Ghost of Tsushima been? Oh, it's gonna be on Monday. That's exciting. What are you gonna be playing something special for that, or? I already did this. Yeah. If I remember right, there is one barrel that I have to use this on. I just don't remember where it was exactly. Oh wait, there's a button. Yeah, there's a button that we have to get. Nah, just sharing all the new stuff for stream and jumping up to Grandia. We finally got the disc too. Is this a 4-disc game like a PS1 4-disc game, or? See, I haven't played it, but I do know that that was kind of the style at the time, as Grandpa Simpson would say. Excuse me. Oh, it's only 2. Okay. So that means you're already halfway done. What do you know you're gonna go to after that? There we go. Yeah, it was literally only for this. Alright, now we go to the boss of the area. Yeah, so I'm going to be going to Final Fantasy V after this, by the way. I don't remember if I told you that, but I'm excited because I remember you playing Final Fantasy V not too long ago. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 PRs after that. I haven't played them in 30 years, so I thought it would be nice to revisit. Especially, see, I think it's also a great opportunity for people to learn how to play Final Fantasy 2 for the first time, because it's actually legitimately a good game if you can get past the unconventional leveling system. Yeah, remember 1 million mushroom. It's like 99 billion, 99 million, something like that. I love Ferris. So Ferris, I usually make into. See, I assign my characters depending on because I did it once as a kid, and I always stick with this. So what I did was I always made Ferris a black mage. I always made Lena a white mage, and I always made Galuf a blue mage, and then I made Bart a knight. You know, I don't know why I saved. We're gonna be saving it for the boss anyways. Yeah, it's like 99. It was 900. It was 99 trillion, 999 billion, 999 million, 999,000, 999 bean coins, and that turns into 99 mushroom coins. Oh, really? I don't know. It just, I know like the whole thing. Like people like to make the women characters white mages for some reason, but Lena just felt like she was gonna be a really good white mage. Alright, we are going to save here, because remember, we have a boss coming. This is the last hidden block that we're going to have until the last dungeon. Alright. I don't need to use that barrel, actually. Well, we gotta go make dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Unknown. Yep, I'll probably still be on when you come back. I want to replay 5 and really learn all the jobs. I can do the 4-job Fiesta next year. I would actually consider, if you explored everything there was to offer in the original, or the Pixel Remaster version of 5, you might like the advanced version, because that's what I'm going to be playing. Well, free, let's go. Derp, which one you got left? Welcome. Oh, here we go. You're the first people ever to climb all the way up here. Cool. You're pretty darn determined. Let me reward you with a little something, okay? Just don't stand there. Have a seat and relax for a bit. Final Fantasy 4 Job Fiesta. That's actually a really cool way to play the game. Just hopefully you don't get one of those bad characters like Berserker, you know? Wingman, good to see you. How are you doing today? Also, let's go. I freaking just beaten Uncritical, which shouldn't be that hard, right? I have the Pixel Remaster, so I'll probably just stick with that. I do have the Final Fantasy Game Boy Advance version. What I do like about it is the sound converter from the Super Nintendo to the GBA. Not really so bad. The music actually sounds pretty decent. The only thing I wish they would do better about that would be, I wish the portraits of the characters in the dialogue boxes looked better. I'm inviting one of my pals over today. They're all good people, but I'm only inviting one today. Also, Mario, what are you doing? Who would you like to invite? Okay, Who should we invite, guys? Should I invite Chuck Lisa, Oholina, Hulia, or Tihina? Oh, Hulia. I'm sorry, I didn't say her name right. I don't know. Which one do you think I should pick? On 4 job PSA, like White Mage, Bard, Geomancer, and something else. Oh gosh, Bard's not terrible, but Geomancer is pretty bad though. The other one I thought was actually kind of underwhelming was Dragoon. Dragoon's pretty in the 4 job Fiesta run. Now, Blue Mage is probably one of the better ones. The problem is you gotta remember where all the spells are. So, Huhulia could be crazy. Okay, you let me go with Huhulia? Yeah, Huhulia sounds like a pretty hot name. Oh man, you two have really good taste. Huhulia, come here. Introduce yourself. Uh-oh. I don't know what this thing's problem is. Blue Mage, Ninja, and Samurai. Yeah, Ninja is really broken. I think it's actually Samurai that does Zenage, that throws the Zenage attack. That one's like one of the better abilities. In all actuality, Wingman, the choice doesn't matter. The character is going to be the same. It's just the name. Now, take good care of our honorable guests. Yeah, we got a boss fight. The Bard is actually really useful in Final Fantasy Dimensions, and it provides buffs as long as the ATB gauge is filling back up. Agreed. And that's what they make Edward better and better in every version of FF4. All right, we're gonna chopper bros her. She's dead. What do you jerks do to my friend? How dare you? You are so uncool. Hey, I'm telling you, the must badge is that good. Fortress of Sirius, dude. I'm telling you, Mush Badge is that good. Playtime's over for the day. Over. Jerks! Anyways, we have one more bean we have to get. Yeah, I got Ultra Nuts. So everybody sees the meme about this game where it shows Luigi screaming and it says Ultra Nut or Max Nut. Austin, thanks for the work. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's right there. Alright, that's all. The bean is the punchline. Alright, that is all the beans in this place. All the only beans we have left is, I believe, the final dungeon. Getting ultra nasty. That's freaking hilarious. I'm seeing what else we have left as far as achievements. So, we only have a few left. Okay. Now, I'm trying to get Luigi's HP to 100 so we get that one achievement. Oh, there's Fawful. So, the Finkrats come at last. Now is the time when you hand over the Beanstar, you little men. Yeah, have a good night, Kevo. Send the Beanstar up to the top of this pedestal and be hasty. So, we have to send just Luigi out here. Send the Beanstar up here, little men. So there's the fake one, but... yeah, Fawful sees it coming. Oh, I am laughing at you. I can see through your pathetic designs, you ugly thing. That was a fake Beanstar. So now you give me the real one. Why did you bring the real one? Why didn't you just leave the real one in the castle? Ha, you idiots of stupidity. I have to read Fawful's dialogue out loud. It's that good. Let's hold up for a second. Let's see if we can open this gate first. Oh, Mario's got an idea. We have the extra dress. We're going to do something with it. Yeah, Fawful is he's really popular in the West. Oh, great Bowletta. At last we have the Bean Star. I am joyful. You have done well. Seeing through their fake Bean Star ruse and ruining their plan was brilliant. What's that? Do you need something, or are you finally admitting defeat? Huh? What are you saying? You want us to return Peach? Oh, I have to laugh. We would never release Peach to scheming liars. You know, that takes one to know one, bub. You reap the beans you sow, fools. Now, meet your doom. Since I'm pretty sure my year is filled up with stream games, I think I might start 2026 with this. Oh, with this game. Oh my gosh. Peachy, if you played this game, oh my gosh, I love talking about this game. It's interesting because it's on the NSO now, too, so you can play it on the Switch Online. Something's wrong here. No, this is one of my favorites. Two princesses? What is this? The Princess Peach you kidnapped is an imposter! Among Us. We expected this to happen, so we prepared an imposter. You fell into our trap. No, it can't be. Come, Mario, let us return. But wait! And they just electrocuted Mario. Forget this cheap knockoff. I'm taking the real Princess Peach. I would love to play the original side. Now they have a game with the Game Boy player. So, Peachy, were you in here? We were talking about the hidden feature of this. So, this is one of the few Game Boy Advance games that has a hidden feature in the Game Boy player on the GameCube. If you were to put this on your Game Boy player, this would be a co-op game. So, player 1 can control A button with Mario. Player 2 can control Luigi with the B button. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be super helpful for like just like a stream, but it's interesting to see how that works. Yeah, it's one of the few Game Boy Advance games that has something like that. And look at the Koopa Cruiser. Okay, I love this scene, by the way. At last, we have both Princess Peach and the Bean Star. I still have rage over that fake Princess Peach. They're a slick bunch, huh? And you, Princess Peach, you're a sly one, too. By the way, Princess, why are you covering your mouth with your hands? Do you hide something? Ack! Behind you! A humongous cockroach! Fawful. Did you see that? Yes. Mustache. Fawful. Yes. Fire at will. Yeah, it was Luigi. Which is weird because that means Luigi was speaking. How did you trick us? Yeah, Luigi was actually speaking. Yeah, this is a great scene. Gah! Alright. So... there's no battles in here or anything like that. You just play as Luigi for this small segment here. And we have no Mario. Is it really an RPG without it? Exactly. There's got to be at least one cross-dressing segment in these games. To be perfectly fair, though, like, Luigi, that was a great plan that they had. Thunder! I cannot rule my R's. Also, I want to know when Bowser got these on. The electrical panels. Alright, 5 Who Beans, which again, I'm not going to need to use these anymore. More beans. I'm pretty sure it's more beans. Yep. Super nut. Ultra mushroom. How many ultra shrooms do I have? 30. Okay, not bad. Oops. This must all be extra stuff. Yeah, it is. Well, there's the bean star. Alright, we got the bean star back. And Luigi is literally going to use a parachute. Crack! How could this happen not only once, but twice? We chase him now. No, instead we go to the Mushroom Kingdom. But Mushroom Kingdom? Balletta's got a... Yeah, he's using the dress as a parachute. Hey! Heck yeah. And a bird. At least Peasley tried to catch him. Luigi's predicted landing site. Could that be him? Maybe. He is way off. I dared to look at this on eBay for this. Surprisingly not that... Oh yeah, this is probably still relatively cheap now. And now that the 3DS remake exists, I bet that's more expensive than the original. Yeah, I got my copy right here. Say, where's Luigi? He's a little bit over there. He seems to be struggling. I love how people are just like, yeah, he's struggling over there. Always showing off his Luigi dunk. Why did you just move the bean star to a safe place to begin with instead of taking it with you to Joke's End? Yeah, they're gonna get it. Okay, so we gotta go find Luigi. He should just be south of me, shouldn't he? Yeah, right there. Oh, look who it is. It's Popple again. That red guy should be around somewhere. Well, for now... Rookie. He's got another rookie. Okay, let's go see if we can find Luigi. Now, there are some bean holes here, but I can't get to him yet because I don't have Luigi with me. I'm going to avoid these enemies, though. Yeah, there's quite a few of these, actually. Well, we'll go get them after we get Luigi. And we can't get out of here, so let's just go dig the hole. This looks like the place we can get inside. Well, there's a save point right there, which means we have a boss fight coming. I wonder if we're going to destroy these bosses the same we did the last time. Probably. Well, there's Luigi. Mario! I love how they hug each other every time they see each other like this. It's kind of adorable. Okay, Popple's been waiting for us. And he found another rookie. Let's see who it is. It's Birdo! Wait, I want to know, how come she has her voice back? She was the one that was the decoy for getting Princess Peach's voice stolen, though. So how is she speaking like normal again? Call me Birdie. You'll be all bamboozled. Any kind of power will do. A couple of knuckleheads. Okay, we're fighting Popple again, and we're fighting Birdo. Oh, ouch. Okay. This should go pretty quickly. Oh. Maybe not so quickly. Yeah, she did. It was the Super Mario Advance. It was, this is as far as you go. That voice that she has. Alright, let's destroy this guy. He's dead. But that's as far as you... Yeah, that she literally says it here, too. Alright, her defense is down, too. And she's dead. That was easy. My cunny Viniessa. You're gonna probably see these bosses go like this for the rest of the game, by the way. Let's do another attack boost. Hey, Chris. Yeah, so that boss fight lasted literally 2 minutes, dude. I think we have enough HP now. You know, I actually used to have a big problem with this boss fight, and then I realized that Mush Badge was that good. And she literally just punted him with a tail. Bye-bye! The powers that be. So, I've been seeing you popping up on Borderlands 4 on Steam. How you liking that? You still enjoying it? Yeah, anyways. Alright, we have 101 HP, so I think we can finally do that thing with Luigi. Poor Luigi. Poor Luigi. Taking Luigi's milk money. Anyway, there's an achievement there. Yeah, doing that 100 times in a row. I had to wait till you had enough HP for that. Now, what achievements do I have left, is my question. We are currently 83% done. So there are a few more we can do before we head over to the last dungeon. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go and try to do the ones at Teehee Valley, the beans. Where are the beans at? Okay, let's go to Teehee Valley. We gotta get those ones now. Okay, alright. It's optimized very poorly for both gameplay. So I've heard that the console version is actually having leaks happen. Like a memory leak. Where the more you would play it, the more it would start leaking. Which is kind of crazy. Oh no. This should not be a problem. We have over 4,000 coins though. We got our Ultra Mushroom back from earlier. I think these dry bones also have poison effect. So they're a little different than the ones in all at the beginning of the game. Yeah, we get some Ultra Mushrooms for that. It's pretty good. Alright. So there's one there. I think all 4 of them should be accessible over here. Especially during cutscenes. Otherwise, a lot of bosses and quests don't work for you. Oh gosh. So how often would you have to reset, you think? Like, does it just soft lock? You just gotta do a load, like a quick save, or what? Gosh, I'm glad I don't have that game now. Jeez. Bean Rudo Valley. There's all the beans in Teehee Valley. Like every 30 minutes? That is unacceptable. Why would they do that? Well, it's no wonder no one's playing it online on Twitch anymore, honestly. Yeah, like one of those games, it was like a good game, you'd be seeing people playing it for a while, but not anymore. I don't see anybody in my friend's circle play it. Alright, so that should let us go back over to the, let's go back over to the castle. I planned for a 24-hour stream for it. Ended up after 5. Is it that bad? I feel so bad for everybody playing it. Like, had that shit happen. Jeez. Well, I mean, it just goes to show, remember, like what they say in Call of Duty, remember, no pre-orders. Bean Castle should be that way, yeah. However, when we get back to Bean Castle... Yeah, they're under attack. The skies are ready. Destruction is the end of the world. We all gotta take refuge. Yeah, we're getting attacked by somebody. My biggest issue is the gameplay balance. It's like there was no oh, hang on, that's my sister. Give me a second. My sister's calling for some reason. I definitely flushed, by the way. Also, welcome back. I just had my usual call. It was my niece. So my niece call was doing the talk this time. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to it. Thanks for the waiting. Appreciate it. So we should first go to the castle. She just turned 6 last Thursday, actually. So yeah, she just had her birthday. The end of the Bean Kingdom. She just comes from the ceiling. Also, it's Bowser's castle. That's who's firing. This is Balletta. Why didn't you have any kind of air defense? 6 is a good age. My cousin's daughter, when she was 6, she was fun to hang out with. My sister, my niece likes to imitate what I do, so I'll like do something really silly, like you, and then she'll do the same thing. Poor Kingdom may not survive. What's that now? You know something about Bowser's castle? You say you know how to get from Bowser's room to the bathroom? Well, what we also meant is we know Bowser's castle like the back of our hands. Queen Bean gives me PT. Oh, because the boss fight, right? Don't worry, she gets better. Can we not think of a countermeasure ourselves? So, they don't really spell out where you're supposed to go, but you gotta get up to Bowser's castle. So go talk to Queen Bean, you'll figure out where you're gonna go. Stop. Isn't there someone who can fly? There is somebody who can fly. What does she say? I want them to do this game like they did Super Mario RPG. So yeah, they already did do that actually. They did a remake of it on the 3DS actually. It's the same like gameplay, like it's almost exactly the same, but it does have a side mode. What was it? The Minions Quest. All right, first thing I want to do is I want to get over to Little Fungi Town for sure. Alright, let's get to Little Fungi Town. Because I'm pretty sure there's one more thing we can buy here. It should be in the shop. Well, that's my mom. Hang on. The 3DS, I don't consider a remake, even though it's kind of like oh, so you want to like an actual like just remake it from the ground up, basically, instead of like just being the same thing. My dad's playing the Silent Hill 2 remake. Apparently, my mom has to basically train my dad how to slow down and explore. Yeah, my dad loves horror games. I don't know why she's doing this on Discord, but... But yeah, we have the, where is the... Oh, there it is! Mush Badge AA. We can buy that for each of them. So we have an upgrade to our Mush Badge, which is even better. And I heard it was a mixed bag. I heard that it was good for it not being Alpha Dream. Because how they're not a company anymore. I heard they did a good job despite that. What does AA stand for? Oh, it's just an upgrade. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like A for upgraded and AA for even better. I have played Brothership, actually. I'll probably do it on stream eventually, but yeah, it's actually rather good, believe it or not. But I think it played okay from what I saw. It plays a lot like... So they did a very good job of translating the gameplay from like the old Mario and Luigi games to this. From this to that game. Grab bag. I think I'm gonna buy one of those. Spiny badge AA. We also have Peachy jeans, Mush Wind pants, Mushlack pants, and Scandal jeans. We're gonna buy one of each. And also he gets to move right after Mario wearing one of these. Yeah, my mom, whenever my mom gets going with tech, she's got a problem with stopping. Yeah. Please give me my jeans back. Oh, yeah. I guess he's sorry. Well, you got some pretty nice jeans, and you let your partner move right after you do in battle. Yeah, scandalous. You got to say it like a little bit of like a scandalous kind of way. I'm not going to put these on. Oh, he has... He has ones also that lets him move before Mario, too. I don't see any reason to change what I'm wearing right now, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm gonna go buy some more mushrooms, though. We're gonna buy some more Ultra Shrooms and see if we can upgrade our damage even more, even though that we don't actually need it. You can go to, like, quadruple damage with these. And only one enemy has quadruple HP in this game. And the Xbox... I have no idea what that even is. The ROG Ally X. That sounds like some, like, disease. Yeesh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's a PC handheld. Oh, so... By PC handheld, what is that supposed to mean? Like, just like... So, like a Steam... Just, like, basically a portable PC? Like, so, like a laptop with... Maybe you can carry it even smaller, right? Yeah, so it's just, yeah, it's a PC handle, but still just a PC. Like it's Steam, maybe. I think PC handheld implies it's like for general use instead of just gaming like a Steam Deck is. Also, we gotta go to Guarhar Lagoon. So yes, so a Steam Deck basically, yeah. If I understand that correctly. I don't know the logistics. Where does this lead? Is this the sea again? Yeah, I don't know where this is supposed to be. It unlocked jailbroken Steam Deck. Oh, so basically you can just customize to let you do whatever you want with it. Okay, so we went the wrong way here. Hey Heather, how you doing? Can I get a... Oh, wait, my mod went to go to bed, so let me give Heather a shout out. I love your new Sonic badge, by the way. How are you? Heather is like synonymous with Sonic the Hedgehog for me. How's Crossworlds been? It's been going pretty well. We're going to probably finish this game up tonight. Which is going to probably be a shorter stream then, but... Throw them the shout out. But yeah, how's Crossworlds been? Who you been playing as? Getting Sonic is so fun. I've never been much of a Sonic person, though. I would probably get it to, like, play Crossworlds, because apparently it's a better racing game than actual Mario Kart. Because I would want to play as Big. Big the Cat's pretty funny. Oh, gosh. Do any subs and they get that... Oh, the Sonic badge that you got with you right now. Yeah, any subs with anybody playing Crossworlds, you can get that. Oh, shoot. I believe there is a new thing I can get here. There is, by the way. How much damage am I doing now? Jeez. That is a crap ton of damage. Well, how do we supposed to get over to this spot here? So there's a little side quest we can do with Hermie. We should be able to just get over there quickly, yeah? Let's get to the southwest part of the beach. So yeah, Hermie there, we're gonna go get something for him. Here's where we need to go. It's gonna be... what the hell is that? The Starfish Stars Spangle. So we came here a year ago. Because you've been trapped behind 2 black rocks for a while. Now, do you know a place I see a shining... yeah, we do. Like the top of a festive tree. So he's talking about Hermie. Well, hot dog, baby. So we got a Spangle? So we gotta take Spangle all the way over to Hermie. To replace the bean thing with, if you happen to find something in your travels. And look what we just have. Did you bring something to trade for the bean thing? Oh yeah. So heading straight to the top, baby. That's actually adorable. Wonderfied? That's not a word. Take this with you. He's a sweet soul brother. We got a Soulful Bros badge. Let's see what that does. Augments Bros attacks. We also get BP auto gain. I'm not going to take it because that really drops our power down. However, our BP goes up by a lot. You still can't beat Mush Badge AA, so... Alright, I think with that, that's the last thing we gotta do before we go to the final dungeon. So, let me check our achievements now. We are at 85%. Yeah, we're going to the final dungeon now. Everything else left is there. So, let's do it. I think we're going up here. So what we need to go to get to the final dungeon is go over to Castle area. We gotta go back to Hoo Hoo Village. As a matter of fact, now that I know we're not gonna use coins anymore, we're gonna go ahead and put a greed wall down for something else. Let's do Game Boy Horror. Alright, let's head back to town. It should be his skill going up. So, the person who we need to actually talk to get to the final dungeon is actually Balablan of Badon, whatever you want to say his name. The pterodactyl. Should be this way, yeah. Alright, so let's get back to him, and we're gonna go and fly out to Bowser's castle. He should just be on this way, shouldn't he? Yep, there he is. This is how we get there. Alright, we're finally ready. Let's do it. This is a cool dungeon. I like this place. I'll be waiting here for you. If you want to leave the castle, just talk to me. Okay, so we can leave here anytime we want to. The further we get into it, the farther it's going to be to go back, though. Alright, so we won't get the first hidden block to defeat the first boss here. There's a bean spot right there. And there's only 5 here. I think we're more than ready to start doing this dungeon. And we're going to try to fight everything on the way there, too, so... The Mario Bros, who I hate, are coming this way. They'll never make it here. Koopalings! Oh gosh, yeah, the Koopalings! Iggy, Morton, Lemmy, Ludwig, Roy, Wendy, and Larry. Yeah, we're fighting all 7 of these guys. And what's really interesting about this game, with the Koopalings here, is... This is the first game that they had been in since Yoshi Safari back on the Super Nintendo. Like, and then, of course, the non-obscure title they were in before was Mario World back in '91. So it's been a while since these guys been in a Mario game. Let's fight these boos. These boos have a lot of defense, I think. Yeah, they do. Those have chomp bros. So whatever direction they're going to be throwing... So if he's turning counterclockwise, he's going to Luigi. If he's going clockwise, he's throwing at Mario. Also, we just got some random slacks off these guys. I don't know what this does. Oh, it's good to... This is actually worse than what we're wearing. I might as well just run into these guys and fight them anyways. Going after Luigi. We're still doing a lot of damage to these guys. Oh, and I was like, I'm going to do the voice. We're always getting random slacks off these guys. And we're already at the first Koopaling. Yeah, we're getting ready to fight Iggy, which is actually my favorite Koopaling. Yeah, there's Iggy right there. So what Iggy is going to do is he's going to jump around, he's going to start spinning, and he's going to make us dizzy, and we got to get to Iggy while we're dizzy. And if we touch a fireball while we're trying to get to him, then we got to start this segment over. And the thing about being dizzy is it also messes with my controls. So it is inverted right now, though. So that's actually easier than the other layout. Pretty easy. Alright, I think I should be able to kill him with Chopper Bros easily. He's dead. Yeah, Iggy's Dizzy Lava Land. Yeah, this is how all these fights are gonna go. As a matter of fact, let's put the fence up. Alright, there's more BP for Luigi. I don't remember if I get a full heal from these bosses or not. I want a dragon theme badge. There probably... I don't know, without it being kinky, there probably is one. It probably... I think if one of those Mario and Luigi games has one, we do get fully healed. Okay. I think there's a... Yeah, right there. Oh, I think you meant like for Mario and Luigi. I'm sure there's probably something like that here. You meant for the Twitch display thing before the name. I thought there would have been at least one. I know there's one for, I don't remember if it's Dragon, like specifically Dragon, but I know there's like a Dragonborn one, like from Skyrim or something. Spyro would be really cool. The thing is, nobody gives a crap about Spyro anymore because Activision pretty much killed it. Because they were going to make a Spyro 4, but they decided to cancel it. There's a bean right there. The badges should be, yeah. So if you go to your icon there on the left side of your chat screen, you should be able to click on your badge display and see what you have unlocked. I don't think they're customizable, like you can pick whatever you want. Alright, and then we gotta go to Lemmy's room for the next one. I be eating beans. 3 a.m. looking for beans! Whoops. Oh, there's a Magic Koopa right there. Well, these Magic Koopas are pretty easy. You'll worry about it later. Hey, I know there's a lot of things you can do to unlock some more badges. Some of them are like game sensitive though. So you have to like get like certain game drops to get it. Or, like time of year. Oh, there is Sniper Bills. Just destroying all of these enemies is going to be really helpful. No, wait, is this Morton already? Yeah, this is Morton, okay. Alright, so for Morton, what he's going to do is he's going to start sending out some shockwave. You got to jump over these. Alright, let's kill him with a chopper, bro. And he's dead. And we got a Bowser fist off of him. Also, Bowser battle on the Morton Bridge. So we got his rare drop the Bowser Fist, which is a badge. These guys do not know who they're messing with. So as far as the Bowser Fist, what that does, it also gives you power. Your power goes up. But it still isn't as good as, say, Mush Badge AA. So, pretty good. Alright, what's our next hidden block? Okay, I think I know where I'm going. So let's backtrack a little bit. We're going to see if we can try to find the next block here. I think I passed it. Luckily, these enemies shouldn't respawn. Yeah. Maybe I skipped. Maybe I didn't skip it. Okay, so I didn't skip it. Okay. Whoops, I thought I jumped on him. That has to be fine. Ouch. They are targeting Luigi. I should probably get rid of the Magic Koopa first, actually. If it's a small target, it means that the small bullet bill is going first. If it's a large one, the large one's going first. But they'll be targeting both of you. Alright. Whoops. It's right here. There's a block here. I think there's a bean here. I don't remember. No, not quite yet. Whoops. Okay, so we can't do anything about this yet. We gotta actually go through this door and fight the next Koopaling. Alright, there's the ghost out of the way. I like how we're always getting random slacks from these boos. There's the beanhole right there. This game has a quotable wall, which is a door you haven't punched open. It really is. Are you actually looking at the quotes in this game? If you want to know some real good quotes in this game, you should look up Fawful. We're gonna come across one of my favorite lines of the game at the end of this dungeon. You said this game, so don't silly goose me. You're not giving me any context what you're saying. If you were specific, if you said Borderlands 4, then I know you were referring to a different game. You geek. I think there's a hidden block here. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Alright, so I know where we're heading next. Okay. There's only 2 more, bean holes. And then the last block in the game is right after the last Koopaling. Okay. Bean holes? Thank you for saying that in all caps. Alright. I think this is where Lemmy is. Yeah, Lemmy's the next Koopaling. What's that? What kind of job are you looking for next? Well, actually, speaking of that job, so the job actually also offered me a new position, so I went back. Whoops. So, yeah, I'm going to be getting a different position, so I don't have to get stuck on nights all the freaking time. But yeah, I left because they denied my shift transfer, and I didn't get a position because they wanted to keep the one person on the same shift they were already on. Yeah, this is Lemmy. So I kind of quit there for a minute. I'll be flexible hours, so I'll be going all different kinds of, So I'll be going through all 3 different shifts. So first, second, and third. I'm going to be specifically training people. Which one is it? Alright. So I think it's random which one he is. Yeah. They'll be giving me a raise. So I'll be making more money than I am now, than I was at my last position. I don't think there's any way to tell which one Lemmy is. There it is. Okay, we got it. Okay, so it's not gonna be so simple this time. I gotta figure out which Lemmy's the real one. So a better way to do that is to just use Thunder Bros with Luigi. He's in the back. And he did it again. That's another fake. It would be whatever shift they need me the most. Actually, no, I don't. That's not what it is. Well, you're right. He is in the bottom. He's dead. This is a volcano. That achievement name is a reference to the cartoon. So, there's an episode of the Super Mario World cartoon. Whenever Lemmy and actually, it's called Hip and Hop, which is Iggy and Lemmy. They go to school at the Mushroom Kingdom, and he makes a volcano project, and he screams, "This is a volcano." Yeah, he's dead now. Also, I don't know if I pointed this out. This isn't going to be the same order as the Koopalings from Super Mario World, so it's going to be Ludwig next. Jeez. We're going to one-shot everybody in the game now, so we're just going to go and upgrade whatever stat we want. That's power. Let's do speed. Yeah, look at that. Poor Lemmy. I think that's Megan's favorite Koopaling, actually. See, it was a big deal at the time because these guys hadn't been in a Mario game for so long. Yeah, this is before Super Mario Bros. Wii. Alright, that's where we need to go to next. However... Alright, small one first. Small one. Man, the timing is so tricky. I'm gonna have him. Yeah, let's kill Bullet Bill. Small. There we go. Alright, we're gonna Ultra Mushroom him here. Alright, we gotta shoot these rats and get into the electrical fields here. Those are actually Mecha Koopas, I'm sorry. They were rats originally. Okay. Oh, I gotta get some more water. So, I have basically 4 chances to get this Magic Koopa inside the electrical current, or I gotta start this over. Oh, you fucker. Damn it. There we go. Piranha plants, take it from behind. Okay, so we gotta take that water from the last room, and we've gotta actually tickle Mario and water these piranha plants. Well, it's definitely not that. Alright, so what these guys are gonna do is they're fire. There, you're basically gonna have to just walk, jump across these rings of fire. There's the actual open door there. Is this another Koopling already? Yeah, this is Ludwig already. Wow, okay. Alright, so Ludwig's gimmick is you gotta dodge his turtle shell attack. So it's a little mini game where you do that real quick. Alright, once you get done with that, he's just gonna leave. So where did he go? He's right there. Alright, we're fighting Ludwig. And now we're not fighting Ludwig. Ludwig's last performance. That was pretty easy. That's 4 of 7 down. Pretty simple. I think there's one more mole I can get here, too. Where is he exactly? Okay, I know where we're going. We missed a mole. she's over there. Yeah, it is this way. Yeah, there's another one right there. I missed that one. Holy crap, gosh, thank you for this 22-month sub, man. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good night, dude. Also, go check out Gotch if you haven't. He's a really cool dude. He's been with the community since the beginning. Extra hot, extra life. Also, he gives you a 1-up super, which is pretty decent of reward, actually. How's Gotch doing tonight? Also, how's Alien vs. Predator been? I believe that's the last mole in the game, too. So we're gonna go and take this wart back out because it's quicker. Alright, so that's all the moles in the game. What other achievements do we have left? So we have literally 7 more achievements. Alright, so we gotta literally... Oh gosh, I'm getting a lot of messages. Hang on. Alright, so let's pull up the bean hole. There's gonna be one more hidden block. I'm not gonna worry about that until we get done with let's go to the last Koopaling. Alright, I think I know where I'm going. So we gotta really get here with the with Mario here. So I think this is one of the best Bowser Castle themes in the series. In my opinion, I think it is. What's really cool about this is the Bowser Castle themes in the rest of the Mario and Luigi series is a lot like this. Yeah, they do a lot of callbacks to this game with the music. The sub thing didn't show up, but... Oh, Solo, well, let me go ahead and say thank you for the sub there, Solo. Thank you for the sub as well, Gotch. How you guys doing tonight? Good to see you. Also, you guys go follow Solo Askin as well. Alright, he's throwing at Luigi. What's interesting as well, so I don't know if you remember the Mush Badge strategy. We have the Mush Badge, and we're one-shotting all these Koopalings, Gotch. Alright, here's a little bit of a puzzle here. So we gotta make sure we actually also, start doing some burrowing and some small Mario puzzle with this. Let's see what we do first. I think we do Luigi first. Yeah, we do Luigi first. And I see I'm being used as a form of entertainment tonight. Alright, now we gotta send Mario out. Oops. Alright, there's the other one. I feel like I missed a beanhole. Hang on, I think I missed a beanhole. I think I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Alright, so let's see if we can backtrack a little bit and see if we can find the other one. So that's the fourth red door. Where's the third red door? Right there. Main hallway going to the next area, so we head southwest. Okay. Well, I'm doing that, aren't I? My anxiety levels go up whenever I'm being used as entertainment. Yeah, this is one of the things where she's bored and she's just sitting there talking to me because my dad's playing, so... That's alright. She ain't feeling too good right now, so that's probably why. There it is. It's over here. Alright, one more bean. Now we just gotta keep going until we reach Wendy's room. Oh, we can't go there yet, that's right. So, this is going to be the fifth door. Alright, more puzzle. So, what we need to do now is we need to get up top of there. There should be a... Okay. Switch over. Let's get these blocks first. Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of a puzzle to do here with Mario. So, kind of like a side-scroller, like a Bowser Castle. Like from the original Mario Brothers. It even has the Roto Disc from 3. I can't get up there yet. Let's switch over a minute. I'll have to do this segment twice. I don't know. What do you have available to you? You could go eat out. What do you have as far as options for that? Alright, Ultra of both. You're fat now? I lost weight, actually. I was getting a little fat for a minute there, but I lost weight. There is the axe. Yeah, I was at like 130 now. I'm like 125 now. I was even worse than that before I had to get my weight back up. Alright, let's go see what Mom wants. Hang out with me when I move back to your 11 underweight. But yeah, but you gotta make sure. Well, the other thing too is I'm actually fairly picky when it comes to my food too. So that's probably partially what it is too. I don't like whipped cream. I hate that stuff. I like, I'm not really much of a condiment person. I like eating a lot of stuff with sodium in it though. So I'm a very salt-based person. I also love my drinks. So give me a sugary drink with a lot of fat in it. I'm pretty good with that too. I want to drink some like unpasteurized milk. Apparently that's pretty good for your weight too. Alright. We gotta get Luigi down here. We gotta hit these buttons simultaneously. I would hope you're not going to consume fatty drink. Well, I mean, yeah, yes and no. I really like my drinks. Alright, there's 2 spikes down. And... see, the problem is with that whole mentality there, if in my life, is, like... if I get sick and die, so freaking what? I'm not trying to be, like, fatalist or anything. But, like... there's no point being so cautious when I can just enjoy life with those kind of things, you know? Like, there's no point being overly cautious. Okay, so, for whatever reason, Roy decided to leave. See, I like milkshakes. Milkshakes is one of those big drinks I like to have a lot of, actually. So, chocolate milkshakes is one of the big ones for me, too. I will drink soda energy drinks all day, although it has to be 0 sugar because diabetes and stuff. I'm a big beverage. See, I'm a big beverage person, but I'm not really much of an alcohol-related person either. I love milkshakes. I love coffee. And I really like soda. But the soda thing I've been kind of doing the less of. And are worth the lactose intolerance induced tummy ache. See, whenever I drink enough of those drinks, the tolerance gets higher and higher. So, like, I'll have, like, a tummy ache if I haven't had one in a while. And then I'll just drink more and more of them, and it ends up not being an issue. It's like defeating my lactose intolerance. What the? Oh, there's Roy. So, Roy is a little different than the other Koopalings, by the way. So, when the number on the face of the time bomb reaches 0, it's game over for you. You gotta defeat the Koopaling before the number reaches 0. So, this is a time boss now. So, Roy, Wendy, and Larry are gonna be time limits now. Not that it matters, because I kill them in 1 turn anyways. And he's dead. And we get the Bowser Fang. This isn't your castle, Roy. I don't know what that's referencing. But we got a new rare item, the Bowser Fang, I think it said. So, let's take a look at that. Yeah, same thing as the Bowser Fist. Definitely pales in comparison to the Mush Badge. See, I like alcoholic drinks if it's got, like, sugar and stuff in it. Like, so, like, a red sangria, you'll see me drinking those kind of things all day. I try to eat pizza without medicine. I've been successful more and more. So what kind of medicine do you have to have for that? My entire list of beverages is like water, tea, coffee with oat milk and occasional. See, I can't take, I don't like drinking oat milk. I like drinking like actual like cow milk. Brand name medicine is called Lactate. Oh, okay, Lactate. Okay, so I actually drink like the... Hang on, my mom's texting me about shit. My hatred of cow milk always tastes rancid to me. Yeah, I know, just after like, especially like for me, like other foods like that, like having like an early experience with it, just end up being bad. Hang on. Celsius, the earlier concoction takes more chemically. But the other thing I want to try to drink as far as like actual milk is probably like goat milk too. Goat milk apparently tastes pretty sweet. The music is really good. Also, what did that actually do? Did I put a barrel? Yeah, it did. Alright, there's that. Alright, so there's that button. I should send them up. I don't remember... Okay, so we have some things to get here. Alright, so I'm going to do that barrel thing all over again when we get up there. Let's try that again. But... So, the other thing is, for me, I gotta, like, not think about what I'm eating in order to actually enjoy it fully. So, if it's like a creamy food or a drink that has, like, a whole bunch of whipped cream or anything like that, I gotta do it without thinking about it or else I can't enjoy it fully. Then I just kind of get burnt out on it. Does that make sense? More booze. Alright, he is going for Mario. It makes sense to me. I always thought that was an OCD thing for... So, I've never been diagnosed for OCD, but it's like I've shown OCD tendencies. But that's like that's one of the things that ends up happening with me. So we gotta get rid of these boos. He's going after Mario. Ow. Yeah, I'm actually fairly picky when it comes to my food. I think that's everything we need to do here. I'm very specific on... Yeah, so I can't have meringue, baked Alaska. Flan I can handle because it's just solid enough. But if it's like very foamy in my mouth or it causes my mouth to foam, then it's disgusting for me. I don't like the feeling. Oh, that's right. We gotta have a barrel. Hang on. I think there's another bean hole that I have to get here. It's a good song, though, isn't it? I will admit, though, a lot of these songs have very slow loops, though, so you're gonna probably hear these for a while. Alright, so we need to bury Luigi in this barrel. And we're gonna go up to these, Bowser statues and set them on fire. It's a good song, though. And remember, this came out of the Game Boy Advance of all things, too. Alright. Alright, we're doing one of these rooms. Alright, switch them around. We're gonna go the other way. Yeah, this was 2003. Alpha Dream did a great job with the sound font in this game is great. Alright, let's make sure to switch this back over. And we have a save point here. This is going to be, I believe this is Wendy's room. Yes, it is. We're eating at Wendy's. These Koopalings are going really fast. There's Wendy right there. I think the biggest example that would probably be Golden Sun. If anyone's ever played Golden Sun, it's probably got one of the best soundtracks in the Game Boy Advance. Alright, so what you got to do is you got to position yourself. So Wendy's going to go to the right pipe after we go to the, hit her on the left. Oh. Okay. Hit her twice, and then she'll show up. Anyway, yeah, another time limit. And we're going to go ahead and just kill her now. Jeez. Whack-a-Wendy. Yeah, I love the Golden Sun series. The third game in the DS is kind of though. I'll admit. Use rocket. So, I like the Zero series. I like the ZX series, too. Battle Network, I'm not too familiar with, though. But Z03 and 04 are some of the best music on the GBA. Man, they really did an offense up. Alright, there's Wendy. So, now it's just Larry. There's a bean hole right there. I think that's the last one, too. He's throwing at Luigi. If you jump on the chain chomp, he'll actually be disabled for a turn. Not that it matters. Alright, the final beans. That's the last bean hole in the game. So we have one more hidden block, which is Larry's room. So how many more achievements is that for me? Alright, we literally have the bosses and the escape sequence at the end, and that's it. I think that's Larry's room right there, actually. Oh, that was pretty easy. Alright, put Mario there. Luigi's gonna jump him up. And now we can get a bridge to connect the two of them, so we gotta keep going this way. Which, we gotta get Luigi over to my side. Alright, let's switch over to Mario. Alright. Now I get all the way up here. Alright, there's a save point. I'm pretty sure this is Larry's room now. Yep, this is Larry. This is the last guy. Hey Shinri, what's going on, dude? We're getting ready to beat this game. So Luigi has to have a barrel fall on him, and what Larry is gonna do, he's gonna try to play tennis with you and try to set that bomb off behind you. If you fail it, you just gotta restart. If you do it fast enough, then he'll get pissed off. And then there's Larry right there. Alright, last Koopaling. He should die in one turn. Whoops. Yeah, well, actually, we're actually going to see Larry do something. He's going to do a spinning attack that we didn't see Iggy do, actually. Jeez, that does so much damage. Yeah, we have the Mush Badge AA on, so these bosses go pretty quick now. Larry's last match of Color TV Game 6 is a reference of Pong. There are ads, by the way. We're gonna go ahead and text while the ads are going. Alright, where's the block over at Larry's room? That's the other thing I missed. So the box over in Larry's room is down there. Okay, there's a dead end there that I gotta go to. That should be the last hidden block in the game, too, actually. Yeah, right to block over at Larry's room. Actually, I think the dead end is right over here. Yep. Alright, that's the last hidden block in the game. Alright, now all I gotta do is just beat the last bosses and get out of here. Alright, I believe this is the second to last boss fight in the game. I'll start it after the ads are over. Alright, yeah, after the ads are over, we'll go ahead and start this fight here. I don't think there's anything in particular I need to do differently, because I think my setup's pretty good. Mush Badge is literally all I need. I think I'm going to keep this on for this last battle, then I'm going to take it off for the final boss. There are the ads over now, by the way. Okay, we're going to fight the next to last boss fight in the game. Look who it is. I have fury! Alas, my entrance with drama. Finally, now is the time where my true might shines, like many angry sunbeams of rage. What a sentence. Standing in the spotlight is such a gala of spectacularity, my nerves are nervous. But now that I am thinking, Cacletta, which is a typo, revival is all thanks to my quite nasty efforts. Welcome back, Chris. Which means that all this time I am Fawful, who is just a toady, such working all for others. And that means the true meaning of our battle gives me fear and confusion. I need no long speech before this battle, which will now be mighty. Snack on my wrath, fink rats. Alright, we're finally fighting Fawful in an actual boss fight. Alright, he's gonna start launching these beams of energy at us. Just send them back. Alright, so what you can do to get him out immediately is just start doing Chopper Bros. You have annoying persistence and now you eat this. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna start sending these energy balls out. You gotta smack these energy balls and get rid of them. The ones that you don't get rid of in time, you have to jump over. After I text my mom. Also, it's really weird how his song here in this boss fight is actually playing Popple's theme, but that's because that's a glitch. It was supposed to play the boss theme that you have whenever you fight Cacletta, but it went to the next song in the playlist. Yeah, get rid of him like this. Uh-oh, I have one ball to jump over. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. And... ouch! Hotness! It is the overheat. Alright, let's murder this guy. He'll be vulnerable while he's doing this. And he's dead. Agagag! Yeah, pretty easy. And he's a little snake. You realize that I spit on her now, but a caricature of a cartoon drawn by a kid who is stupid. There's mostly Asian food around, but also lots of American food. What kind of Asian food are you thinking about, you think? What a quote. Yeah, this is my favorite quote in the game. You shall all fall and vanish with your precious being. I laugh heartily at you. The comeback is come back upon. I would cry if someone said that it was, your life was the caricature of a cartoon drawn by a kid who's stupid. That's such a specific quote. The last moments of the finale, yeah, they start doing this back and forth. The comeback that falters, comeback and beat your pathetic comeback that I scoff at. And we're getting pissed off at Fawful. Bye-bye. And we literally just sent Fawful out of the castle. Alright, Colonel Mustard's Last Stand. That's a hell of a achievement name. Alright, this is it. We're getting ready to fight Balletta. This is the last stretch of the game. There is the last save point. Alright, I'm going to lock in because this is actually a very specific setup I'm going to do here. Alright, just trust me on this one. Alright, I should probably save again after I do this, actually. So what I'm going to specifically do for Mario is I'm going to... Do I have it? I thought I did. Okay, put on #1 trousers. Thank me later. So always move first. So what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to have that #1 trouser for a very specific part of the fight. Just, yeah, if you have the #1 trousers, which you should, I would actually highly recommend you wear it. At least for Mario or Luigi. You don't have to have both. You've done well to make it here. I should have expected as much from the superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom. Unfortunately for you, those who desire to disrupt my plans have very short futures. After conquering the Bean Kingdom, I intend to make the Mushroom Kingdom mine as well. And she's going. My new country has no need for old superstars. It will do just fine with only one, the Great Balletta. I gotta say, Balletta is actually really intimidating. Okay, I'm automatically going first because I'm wearing the #1 trousers. I'm gonna chopper bros her immediately. And she's dead. Gah! That's not why I wore that. Curse Mario Bros, not again. Uh-oh. I like most food around, though. I don't like going to restaurants by myself. Maybe after I go for Fake Asian and get some Panda Express. I have, honestly... I like most food around, though. Yeah, so Panda Express I've only ever actually had once. It was okay. And I don't like going to restaurants by myself either, because it gives me that, like, that being alone anxiety, like in a social setting, you know? Fools, you let your guards down. Even with all your fancy attacks, you can't beat me. Farewell, you two losers. It's time you took a nice, relaxing break. In my belly! Yeah, she eats them. Ooh, sweet fire sounds delicious. I love hot food. I assume that's really hot, right? Okay, this is why I wore those pants. Are you still conscious? Ugh, you're a persistent pair. I shall dispose of you quickly and then eat you for lunch. Okay, you start with 1 HP with both of them. So the reason why I said to get the #1 trousers on is because she will oftentimes go first, and then if you don't know her pattern, she will kill you and you have to start with Balletta all over again. This is tough. Like, this fight really sucks. I'm going to immediately put on a max nut. Also, this song's really good. Alright, she's sending one out at Mario. Do it multiple times. Should go away after that. Okay. We're going to get rid of those hands first. She's got 4 parts. She's got 2 hands and her head. When those 3 are gone, her heart's exposed. That's your main target. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go start balance brosing these attacks. Alright, there's her heart. She's going to restore her parts now, but the heart's going to be exposed for a few turns. So just go for the heart. If you don't know how this fight works, this is really rough. I think this is one of the harder Mario and Luigi fights in the series. Alright, we're going to Chopper Bros her heart immediately. See, she's not even dead. That's how bad this is. This attack again. Alright, I think one more Chopper Rose, we're probably gonna actually have her. She should be dead. Okay, there we go. What? Huh? Hey, what's happening to me? So, if you don't have that mush badge, this fight's really hard. Also, thanks for the GG. Yeah, I made it look easy, but it's not. It's not easy at all. It's not at all. Yeah, if you don't know about what's coming, if you don't have those #1 trousers on, it's a tough fight. She has 1200 HP. And my only counter is channeling Tony Braxton to unbreak my heart. I'll go for the heart. One of the hardest fights, finishing it in 30 seconds. Well, I specifically knew it was coming, so I had the #1 trousers on. The hard fight, like what Travis said, being turn 1, she'll oftentimes get 2 or 3 attacks at you before you get a turn if you don't have those pants on. So you gotta survive for 3 turns, and if you lose, bro, then you're probably gonna get a game over. Look at this filthy little pair. How could I lose? Yeah, and you start at 1 HP. So if you get hit while she gets those 3 turns on you, you're dead. And then you gotta start with the Balletta fight all over again. That's true. I did do a swig of moonshine. Alright. I am going to do something here. There's one more achievement we have to do, which is escaping the castle within 50 seconds. I'm going to look up this video here real quick to see what the quickest way to do that is. Because if I don't do it within 2 minutes and 10 seconds, then I got to do this fight all over again. Because the escape sequence, you have plenty of time for it, but you do get a game over if you don't escape. I want to make sure to do the achievement where I end up actually getting the escape sequence within 50 seconds. So give me a second here and I'll find out. Yeah, believe me, you want to try to get this escape sequence down quickly. No, there is no saving. Because the time limit happens while you have no access to a save point. I want to make sure I get this sequence down quickly enough. I did save for the boss fight, though. Okay, it looks fairly simple, actually. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. Okay, we got to escape within 50 seconds. Okay. Okay, I think that's plenty of time. All right, I think I can do it. Hey! Yeah, he sets a self-destruct sequence. Alright, we gotta go to the entrance. Alright, I'm gonna make it there quickly. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I have 15 seconds. It's just my new thing at work. Hey, we made it. Worst escape sequence ever. I'd like to, though, but this year it doesn't align very well with, like, the whole work situation. Also, Bowser just now came back. What have I been doing? This is like one of only 3 times he's been conscious the entire game. And he almost broke the 4th wall. Yeah, Bowser has not had a very good time this game. This is probably like his most pathetic in the whole game. Alright, there's beating Bowletta. And there's mastering Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. We have 100%. Thank you very much. Thanks for the GG. This is really fun. This 100% achievement, if you have not done retro achievements before, this is a great set. There's only a couple of missables, and they're very hard to miss. Thanks for the GG. Appreciate that. Yeah, we kind of smoked the final boss pretty quickly. Although, I knew what I was doing. Also, the big present that they dropped off. Yeah, it's Bowser. And he's got a cold. Alright, that's it, guys. We did it. I'm probably going to play something else tonight, too, because it's only been 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Let's see, the thing about the final boss in this game originally... So, doing the Cackletta Soul fight took me a dozen tries at least as a kid. Because I didn't know about the how her fight worked. So, I got a game over several times upon starting the fight. So, it's... If you don't know what you're doing, Cackletta's Soul is probably one of the hardest Mario fights in the entire franchise. It's really tough. Yeah, it looks easy, but it's not. Plus, I also had the mush badges on, too. Also, I really like the theme song here. I'm not doing that in a whole sitting. I've already played Expedition 33. That was a good game, though. I like how Hermes is just in the middle of the water there. Yeah, it's kind of a nice little way to end the game off, too. I like this song. I liked Expedition 33, but I didn't love it as much as some people did. Yeah, it was a good game. It wasn't like a freaking masterpiece like everybody was. Some people definitely overhyped it. There's all the Koopa troop down there. And they immediately drop Bowser off. I thoroughly enjoyed it as much as other hyping to be. I also enjoy that kind of combat. Well, see, it reminded me a lot of like Paper Mario, or like just Mario RPGs in general, where you have like the action commands and the parrying and super guard stuff. That's what it reminded me of. Like, did it remind you of the super guard from Thousand Year Door, Chris? Also, they also have the copyright of Geno because Geno was in the Little Fungi Town game. The super guard is like literally 2 frames. Also, it's cute because they basically were watching it as a movie in the Yoshi theater. Yeah, I like that ending. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I feel like people overhyped it. Like, people on Blue Sky made it like the best game of all time. No, it wasn't. It didn't do a whole lot different from other games. That's kind of like why I didn't rate it as a 10 out of 10. Yeah, the parry window is much larger than it is in Thousand Year Door. Alright. Expedition 33 was a love letter to JRPGs rather than reinventing. Yeah, what it did, it basically took the formula that already existed in JRPGs and did it very well, sometimes even better. But it didn't, like, break new ground, I guess you could say, as much as people would like to think. It wasn't anything special as far as, like, being innovative, I guess you could say. I want to remake a Legendary game. You know what? We're going to have a discussion. We're just going to chat for a little bit. I will be continuing on streaming. We're going to start Final Fantasy V Advance here a little bit. And we'll do some chatting after we get to the bathroom, and then we'll start doing some FF5. So I'll be right back. I was going to run an ad, but it's only been like 20 minutes, so I'll be right back.